the noise they're making is being captured by the dome here at Ford Field in Detroit. Today, there's an NFC fighting storm between the Carolina Panthers and the Detroit Lions. On the visiting sideline, a look at the Panthers head coach. These guys 2-0 to begin the season with both of those victories coming at home. Along the opposing sideline, head coach of the Lions, Dan Campbell. His guys on the flip side, they're 0-2 on the season, facing a tough test in a game here they need to win. Scott, Brock Hewlett with you up in the booth. Kicker Cam Little down on the field, looks ready to get things started. And here we go from the Motor City. And this drive will start inside the 25. So the Lions take the field for their first drive. And leading the way is their fourth-year QB.
He gave us all the excitement we could hope for last week, but it wasn't all in a good way, at least for his team. Never knew if his throws were going to end in a touchdown or turnovers, and he had a couple of both by the end of the loss. Don't want him to lose that gunslinger mentality. Just want him to be a little more thoughtful with each and every decision.
We'll look at his numbers on the ground from last week here. After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. Here's a give inside to James. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
That's certainly a spot where you can be more aggressive, kids. You want to take your shots. Some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Going to the ground again on first. And second down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming of pass coverage duties to see him adding a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you can just see the body language. A little nod, a little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
Running with James. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after two straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over it.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. The Lions readying for the punt. And this will put an end to the drive after it's stalled out. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. So here come the Panthers now for their opening drive. And it'll be their second-year quarterback who's bringing them out.
Just an all-around great performance from him last week, Cade, to win. Those 2 touchdowns he had played a big part in the victory, no question. But so did keeping it clean, not throwing a pick. You want to become friendly fans. He did his job, and so did his teammates.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
He's going for it himself. And he's going to be brought down right at the 35. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. All set to go now from the 35.
First down, Carolina.
On first down, they'll run. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Cooper to Jean with the stop.
These are some of the little hidden plays in the game. It doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
They sure are moving in early, Brock. Here's a new set of downs at the opposing 43.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Pass play on first and 10. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
Intended for number 87.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Brings up second and 10.
Throwing from the gun here. Short pass brought in. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
3rd and long for him here. He has the first over the middle. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
It's a gain of 25 yards. And a Panther first down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
They'll run here on first down. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
Tackle made at the 16-yard line. A gain of a yard.
Pass play coming here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
The pass. Forced to the ground and incomplete. It's 3rd down.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Drops back. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Cam
Little now to attempt this field goal. It's a 38-yarder from the left hash. Little knocks it through. And that'll mark their first appearance in our scoring summary today.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead. They were the momentum with that field goal.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Has this at the 6. All right, some good work on that run back. Brock gets this to the 33. Dan Campbell getting his Lions offense ready to go for a new series. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. First down now, ball at the 33. Now run, James. Powering his way forward a bit, giving him about 6 there to begin this drive. Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
7-yard pickup. Brings up
Back to
2nd
throw.
and 3.
Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Panthers will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
So many throws in the league attack this area of the field. They want to attack the slot. And for these defenders who have to play that area, it takes great reaction. It takes tremendous intuition. And then just a spatial awareness of understanding where you are amidst that space to go take the ball away. That is well done.
Now for the 2nd time, we take a look at this Panther offense. They're already on a modest little winning streak here, currently in position to stretch it to 3 games as they take the field again. Working now from the gun. Pass brought in by Tataroa McMillan. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
And the Panthers first down. A gain of 16 yards.
He's going to throw this one. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. We'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10.
It's 2nd down and
Dropping
10.
back to throw. Dumped off to his running back. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of the gain of the 8. 3rd down.
To number 3. A gain of 9.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Making the call himself. He's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal.
Good for the Panthers. First down. 1st and goal, Carolina.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, here who got to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
They're going to throw out of the gun. And he's got it. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers parlay the interception into points. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Lions get ready to return to the field. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Brock's first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up
Get to James on his own lead. They stuck with him and got the same results. He is stopped at the line once again to quickly bring up third down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 10.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Gets it quickly to St. Brown. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You know, they call that reason because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL. See them roll the dice and continue the series.
Dumps it off to his running back. He's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down. They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now.
12 at the 38-yard line.
Here's a throw. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. He's got it inside the 25. He has this down to the 14-yard line.
Lions, first down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. You have to over the outside.
And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions reach pay dirt for the first time in this game. Well, Brock, I think you and I both saw that one coming together from up here, and it became clear pretty quickly that if they got things going, that one could go the distance.
Yeah, the 6 points earned on any screen pass touchdown. I'd give half a point to the sell job of a quarterback, half a point to the effort of the running back, but 5 of those points to the big guys in front of them. They're the most important ones out there on that play, and in the best of times, they clear lane for a touchdown just like that.
That one splits the uprights, and the Lions cut it to a field goal game. Butker on now to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll throw to start the drive. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Throwing off the play fake. Connects on the crosser. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's going to bring up a Carolina 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And he has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
A gain of 29 yards. 1st down, Carolina.
if they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
They are throwing it again. Dump off caught by his back. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
First down and 10 yards to go.
From the red zone now. And this is going to call incomplete in the end zone. Wanted it all right there. And we've got to regroup for 2nd down.
Complete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
He's going to throw it again. He brings it in. And he takes it down to the 2, but no touchdown yet. He's out of bounds.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd down.
They won't snap it in time. That is going to be the end of the 1st quarter. The Panthers have taken the early lead. We're back to Ford Field right after this. Seventh play of the drive now as they need a yard here on 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not on the marker. They've got 1st and goal.
Just shy of the goal line.
As a running back in this league, you got to convert every time. Teams really don't care. If you're a Hall of Famer or an undrafted rookie, you can't get 1 yard for a first. They're going to start holding audition.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Panthers making a 9-point advantage. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the 1st half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
On his Little for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Panthers make it a 10-point ball game.
17. Lions 7.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Fielded at the 7. Now bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30. The Lions ready for their next series. Let out on offense by their quarterback. They're down 10 partway through this one. Score is 17-7. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll throw to begin this drive. Finds him over the middle. And he has it right near midfield here. He's about a yard short. Play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
One play in and they are already close to midfield. 1st down, play action. Pass is pulled in by James. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Now looking to throw. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Okay, we've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with checkdowns. You could tell this was going to be part of the game plan, and I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort.
Buys time, rolling right. And he gives himself up after a short gain.
I love that play. I mean, that's quarterback 101. Nothing downfield, get what you can with your legs, but so much more importantly, protect yourself. Availability, one of the most important abilities for any quarterback.
They'll send out the punting unit.
The
Panthers set to take the field. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10. Thrown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Back-to-back carries here. He's foray up the middle. That's about 3. That was Tyleek Williams in on the play.
Run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door to a bigger gap in the future.
And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game.
Man, with how hard it is, Kate, to get these plays down the field, can't let the coverage off the hook with a drop. Just can't happen. And you're going to see it right here. He saw the open space ahead of him and started running before he ever brought the ball fully in.
Fights his way through a tackle. They found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up. The offense headed out now for Detroit. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling ththese NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
And this one does not go far.
To number 84. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and
Throw this from the gun.
At the 28-yard line.
Gets him on the end route. They'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They run. It's James. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Good run gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
I'll try the middle with Gordon. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
You know, when you're a defender and you see them give that quick little take to the fullback, you just have to stop him before he gets started. They piled on him and held him to minimal yardage.
This is James. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving. On the 40-yard line now. This is 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Throwing now off the play action. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Quick throw is caught. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Air it out on 3rd. And the Panthers are just too much here. They're going to take him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Protection is always tested against a blitz, especially with all the different ways the defenses today disguise them. Couldn't quite account for the number of rushers that time, and it ends just how you expect. The quarterback needed a little help to get picked up off the grass.
And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. The Carolina offense headed out now. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 10-yard line.
They're throwing it. They've got a screen to the running back. Drifting ever closer to their goal line as he winds up backwards to his own 5.
Back at his own 5-yard
Okay, that's
line.
one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
And he's tackled for a short gain.
It's plays like that, Kate, right wrong. So I sit and judge a defense. I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field, and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on 3rd down.
And he gets it away from his end zone. He dodged the tackle. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down. The Lions offense returning to the field. Now their last drive, not the one they want to replicate after they were forced to punt it away. And finally they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup. Gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Run now with James. And that one doesn't get him much, even maybe a yard. It's 3rd down.
A gain of a yard on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Finds him quickly on the RPO. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on
Looks
the
like
play.
they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4. One of the tight ends in motion left. Here's the snap on 4th. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to...
You on 4th.
The Panther offense headed out to the field. They didn't add to their lead last time out, so they punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
At the 44-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
It's a gain of 6. And it's 3rd down.
Here's the give on 3rd and short. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
That's McMillan with the catch out left. And this one doesn't go far. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the Lions' 28-yard line.
He's going to throw it. Come near the goal line. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers make it a 16-point ball game.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle of the field open or close? Do I got a single high or 2 high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Little able to connect on the point after. And the Panthers take a 3-possession lead.
Lions 7.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Return coming from the 6. Showing a little burst so far. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down. The Detroit offense getting ready for its next drive. And the last time we saw them, Brock, they took a risk, went for it on their own half of the field, but it didn't work out. Running this with James. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now. Looks like a gain of around 7. That's going to take us to the 2-minute warning.
A 7-yard pickup brings up
2nd and 3 now.
And 3.
He'll look to throw. Dumped off to his running back. Great coverage all the way to the sideline. They're on him to end that quick pass before he can get vertical.
A loss of 2 yards. It's 3rd down and 5.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Lofts it deep right side. The defender was waiting for that one to make a play on it. Knocked it away, forcing 4th down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
The Panthers headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And we're all hoping his hot start can continue. He's been putting up some numbers early in this contest. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Has him on the quick hitter. And he takes it forward to maybe the 23. Brian Branch getting there for the tackle.
Number 85. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and
Throwing it on 2nd down. He's got it over the middle. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first.
17 yards.
They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
1st down.
They go play action on 1st down. He's got a man left. And the hit arrived shortly after that football did, but he hangs on for a gain down to the enemy 44. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Throwing it again here. Now here he goes. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. They're going to try and throw it here. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. He can't hang on to the pass. So they're left facing 3rd and long. 3rd and long for him here. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, you need to make a play in the open field. Keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And he missed it. It's no good. And the lead goes unchanged from 17. So we've reached halftime, Brock, in a lopsided contest so far. Let's hear what Scott Hansen has to say. He's got
our look
EA
around the
Sports halftime
NFL
report.
starts now. It begins in Arlington. The Cowboys at home to take on the Cardinals. It's the Emmitt Smith Bowl for those of you of a certain age. And here is the running back. He covers a lot of ground here. 23 yards, touchdown. The Cowboys are off to a 3-0 start as they get the victory. Next up, Duval County, Jacksonville, Florida. Let's check in on the Jaguars as they host the Tennessee Titans. And it's the Jaguars quarterback, a touchdown pass from 15 yards away. The Jaguars are into the win column. They get the victory here in Week 3. With that, a look at the rest of the scores here in a busy week number 3. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward as we get you back out to Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10. They're going play action. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Brian Branch has it. And it doesn't matter who gets that ball to start the second half because he picks it off on the very first play.
I wonder at halftime, down there in that locker room on the whiteboard, if that defensive coaching staff just said simply, go get the ball. It's exactly what they do, and it totally changes the complexion of this second half.
Dan Campbell getting his Lions offense ready to go for a new series. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. They'll go play action. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Back to throw now.
At the Panthers 21.
Completed over the middle. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
And the Lions first down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
From the red zone on 1st. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And it's step 1 towards the goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and clear. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home with that sack.
Second and goal, they're going to throw. Throws caught. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
Caught by number 10.
They need a touchdown here as they line up for 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams from field goals, great chance to win. In that close in the red zone, you know they're upset. They could finish the drive with a touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Carolina about set to go once again offensively. They're coming off their first interception of the game. This drive now a chance to rebuild some confidence. Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision now defensively.
Finds the in route complete. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
That's good for a Panthers first down. It's a gain of 17 yards. 1st down, Carolina.
Looking to throw here. All the left side. And he's tackled for no gain.
The 1st down pass.
2nd and 10. Need something positive here.
Number 85. No gain on the play. 2nd.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw.
At the 36-yard line.
Connects on the crosser. He's got room to roam. And a great play comes to an end. He's out of bounds just inside the red zone.
And the Panthers.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone.
1st down, Panthers.
Rolling back gets the handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Brings up 2nd and 11. at the 19-yard line.
Back to the well again. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
He brings it in. He takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers make it a 3-possession game. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they've paid the price over and over and over again.
Little tacks on extra points. And the Panthers stretch their lead to 21. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Return starts at the 3. He stopped on the run back at the 27. The Lions and Jordan James back out on offense. They're down 21 now after that last score and in need of a comeback as we work through this game. All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Looking in the air here. Screen play here for James. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
Okay, I'm going to call that, even though it looks like nothing on the stat sheet, a win-win for both sides. Defense, well, they rally. They get right to that throw in the flat for a no gain. The offense, well, they just remind that defense. You not only got to cover us vertically.
The pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down.
Okay, that's one of those situations where it's just a double whammy. Number one, you can't afford to give up a possession and waste a possession like that. And number two, to do it so quickly. A 3 and out in that situation. It really, listen, if there is a path to a comeback, and that's a big if right now, it's going to take sustained drives, and a 3 and out just devastating on that possession.
And some textbook work covering that part. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. The Panthers are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. On 1st down, they'll run. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That's such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
It's a gain of 8. That's good for a Panthers.
Right up the gut. And he's going to have this down at the 42-yard line. It's 16 yards on that play. And that's good for a Panthers first.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Boy, because I got all the hits, boy.
He's dropping back to throw. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback. The receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
At the 32-yard line.
Handoff on 2nd and short. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
Not every corner in this league can make the play he just made right there. Sure, there's pure coverage guys. Not really known for their tackling, but this guy, well, he's someone who isn't afraid to stick his nose in there and make a stop.
He'll try to do it himself. Loaded and ready for that sneak. One play, they stop him at the line. No gain. set of downs for him from the 31. Trying to throw this from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be hit, sent out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there.
Out of bounds at the 29-yard line.
Pass play now. Setting up the screen. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
That pass, it did put him in a position where he had to shake a defender. That's all you want. Give me a one-on-one. And he is capable of doing it, but not against that dude. That defender could not be shook, and he knocked him back across the line.
Complete beyond the marker. That's the first down, and he's still going. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers trying to end this before the final quarter. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They're just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
On is Little for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Panthers continue piling onto this lead. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. This return starts at the 5. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. Now the Lions offense gets ready to return to the field. And this has become must-score territory now every time out as they trail by a full 4 possessions in this second half. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for a second down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks. What's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Gonna need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack. They'll throw it. Hits him on the end route. And he's gonna bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Panthers bringing out a 5th defensive back on 3rd.
18 yards. It's now
throwing now on 3rd and 2. Jump off, caught by his back. And they don't get much out of this pass. He's hauled down a little shy of that first. It's 4th down now.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
That one complete to St. Brown. And they do get him down, and the damage is done. He skips down inside the 35-yard line.
27 yards. That's good for a Lions.
Now pressure coming. Escapes the pocket. He's running with it. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
He was tackled at the
Pete, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the Nets the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Takes the 2nd down snap. Has him on a quick hitter. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And that is good for a Detroit first down. From the red zone now. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that is 5 sacks for this defense in this game. Their latest brings up 2nd down.
At the 20-yard line.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Brought in right side. And the game only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down.
That's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 12.
And they just get the play off. This one's caught. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Amon-Ra St. Brown to touchdown. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
Butker to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Lions come to the lead by a quarter, down now to 21. A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. And when we resume play, it'll be with a kickoff.
Harrison
Butker on now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. This makes it up to the 25. The Panthers ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. The shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Throwing now off the play action. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Throw here, 3rd down. Looking right, and he finds him. This play reaches the 35 before he comes to an end. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Here on first down. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be 2nd down.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Back to throw. That one's complete right side. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's good for a Panthers first down.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's got it up to midfield and into Lions territory. All at 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
2nd and 1.
Setting up to throw. Makes the grab in bounds left side. This play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it.
That's another Panthers first down.
They'll run it from the gun. And look at this, 9 yards on a nice first down run.
Even though that run did not net them a first down, I can promise you this, kid. I promise you. I know how it works. They're going to circle that one. They're going to remember that one. And when they need some key yards on the ground, they'll come back to that call later.
Back-to-back carries here. Quite the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on 1, and now they get him behind the line. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And that's going to bring up a Carolina first down.
As a quarterback, when you throw that curl, right, you know it's a tight window, Kate. But the minute that DB turns and can't react to the throw, you put it right on your receiver's numbers. He comes back and gets it and moves the sticks.
And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. He has the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers put up even more points in a win. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
That one right down the middle. And the Panthers grow their lead yet again. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Fields this one at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Lions get ready to return to the field. And scoring hasn't been the issue for them, Brock, but it has been impossible to hold pace with the offense on the other side of this football field.
And we know they can't get this all back in one play, but they better do it with a sense of urgency.
First and 10, they're going to throw. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down after a short gain. Second and 6 coming up here.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the 25-yard line.
There's a give inside to James. And he's going to salvage a couple by bouncing this outside, but that's it. It's a gain of 2. Give him 2 on the run. That's going to set him up with 3rd and 4.
A gain of 2 on the play brings up 3rd and 4.
Back to throw. That's caught for the first. I'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line.
It's a gain of 20. That's good for a Lions.
In with James. And this one's going a long way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards. That's a nice quick correction for his front row. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Pass play coming here. A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped it incomplete on first down.
Brings up second and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Incomplete from the contact. Brings up 3rd down and 10.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
I think we've reached the point of the game, King, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. Desperation time here. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. There he goes on the right side. And this is going to be a pick 6. He's in for the Carolina touchdown.
I gotta believe, Kate, his first pick of the game directly led to that one. Remember what worked to generate that first turnover, playing things the same way, and this time, well, it wasn't just a pick. It was a pick 6.
On is Little for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Panthers tack on 7 more to their lead.
17.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The offense headed out now for Detroit. And their shot at the win probably already gone before that last interception. But after them pick 6, Brock, whatever will they had to keep fighting, that might be gone now too.
Yeah, maybe time to look down that bench and try to give some other guys some opportunities as well.
And this one does not go far.
Positive with that effort, he didn't go backwards, didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on second down.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
This defense has been doing it all, not just with the takeaways, but the pressure and what that does and how hard it is to play the quarterback position when you're taking a beating like this.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Downfield is fine, safe ground. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
23 yards. That's good.
Now run, James. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. Line and set. Here we go, first down.
And the Lions first
Back to
down.
throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. That pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Just an incredible effort out of him today. And the type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
Third and long for him here. Finds him over the middle. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down, it takes a great defensive effort to do it. This is a case of just get what you can on the way out the door, Kate. It's already out of reach. Just take the three. Your kicker gets some points, make it a hair closer in the box score.
This return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Panthers get going again once more on offense. They're going to win this game, but with touchdowns on 3 straight drives, Brock, they're probably going to want to keep that streak going. Panthers look just about ready. First and 10. Trying to throw this from the gun. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. We'll try something else from the 27 this time. Second and 10.
It's second down.
Nice play straight ahead. And he's going to be bottled up just a few yards into that second down run.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two and third downs vertical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, the coach wants to see them convert those.
I guess he didn't really quite know his own strength there. That kick cleared the end zone entirely. It's going to be a touchback. The Lions and wide receiver Amon-Ra St. Brown getting set for their next drive. And they'll get one final chance in a game that, to put it mildly, Brock, has been a bit of a miserable experience for him. Pass is pulled in by James. And a nice chunk there, about 7. He's up to the 27. Second and 3 now.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and
Throwing
3
from the gun.
at the 27-yard line.
Finds a man right side. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10. He's going to throw this one. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Send everybody deep. I know he wants to wait and stretch the field and use his arm. Trouble is, you wait too long, you end up on your back.
After the sack, let's see what the offense does here. Second and 18 coming up. Dropping back to throw. Screen play here for James. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. So it's the Panthers who take this one on the road. Man, they were facing a top 5 defense this week, Brock, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you could come in, Kate, with this mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you get those first points, you realize, you know what? They're mortal just like the rest of us, and they took the fight right to them.
So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Panthers are winners, as we'll see you next time from Detroit.